Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Promoted Sandra. In today's tutorial, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to cut and sew this butterfly Bubu Caftan dress with a stylish V neckline and also with a tight waist inset. As you can see, the picture at the side is the inspiration and the one at the middle is the one I recreated. If this is something you're interested in, then keep up watching. Please don't forget to like this video, comment on it, and also share it. This really helps my algorithm a lot. Without talking too much, let us dive into today's tutorial. You are going to be needing about 4 yards of Africa print or whatever material you want to use to make this Bubu Caftan dress. So this is the Africa print I'm going to be using. And also at first I wanted to make use of Mikado to make the neckline design and the sleeve design. But later on I went to the market to buy the Aso Oke I used. You are going to be seeing the Aso Oke later. I didn't have it available as at the time I was recording this part of this video. Okay. So the first thing I want to do is to go ahead and pick the edges of my fabric like this. I'll fold it into two like this. So once you're done folding it into two, you're going to see that the labels are on one side of your fabric. Then further go ahead and fold it into two again like this. So you're going to see that all the labels are on one side. NEPA sees the lights, so I'm going to be using my small LED light. So go ahead and iron your fabric once you're done folding it. Then I'll go ahead and mark a straight line across my fabric. This line is going to be serving as the shoulder line. So I'm going to place my tape on the shoulder line. I will mark the wideness of the neckline I want to use. So I'm going to mark 3.4 inches like this for the width. Then for the depth, I'm going to mark 1 inch. So I was supposed to use 1.5 inches, but I'm going to be using 1 inch. By the time I line it will now arrive at 1.5 inches. Then I'll go ahead and connect the points together. This neckline I just marked is for the back neckline, right? So the next thing I want to do is to place my tape on the neck width line. I'm going to mark V neckline for the front. So I'm just marking 8.5 inches downward. So after marking it, I'll go ahead and connect the points together. After connecting it, I will place my tape on the shoulder line at the edge here. I will mark 1 inch downward for shoulder slope. I will connect it to the neck width. From that shoulder slope line, I'm going to mark the wideness of the sleeve. I will mark 24 inches as the wideness of the sleeve. Then I'll go ahead and mark a straight line across that part. So I'm going to place my tape on the shoulder line. Mark half of your shoulder measurement. Half of my shoulder measurement is 8. I have marked it here. Then I'm going to measure from my shoulder to where I want my sleeve to stop. So the length of my sleeve is going to be 70 inches. Now before you mark at that 70 inches, you are going to bring your Aso Oke like this and measure how wide the Aso Oke is. So I'm just using this particular Aso Oke as a reference. So the wideness that I have there is 6 inches. Now I'm going to minus 6 inches away from 17. So what I'm going to have in total is 11. So I'm going to place my tape on this my shoulder line point here. I will mark 12 inches instead of 11. I added 1 inch to join it to the Aso Oke, which is joining allowance. I will place my tape on this center front here. I will measure it to the points that I have here. So whatever total measurement I have there, I will come to this 24 inches line I marked. I also mark it here like this. After marking it, I'll go ahead and connect the point together in a straight line. So I'm going to place my tape on this line here. I will divide my hip measurement by 4. I will mark it. Then after marking it, I'll go ahead and add extra 4 inches for joining and ease allowance. After marking it, I'm going to place my tape on the shoulder line. I'll go ahead and mark the full length of my gown. The full length of my gown is 60 inches. I'll go ahead and mark 60 inches like this. Then I'm going to be adding 2 inches for folding allowance. I will also mark it on the other side. After marking it, I'll go ahead and use my straight ruler to connect the points together like this. I'm going to be marking the original length line and the 2 inches joining allowance are added. So I'm going to place my tape on this line here. I will divide my hip by 4. I will mark it. Then I will add extra 3 inches joining and sewing allowance instead of 4 inches that I added around the hip area. I will repeat the same thing for the hem line like this. Then I will go ahead and connect the points together using my straight ruler. Just connect it from the armhole area to the hemline like this. So once I'm done connecting it, the next thing I want to do is to extend the back length If your bum bum is very big, like you have big bum bum, you know that anytime you wear your gown it will raise up. What you're going to do is to place your tape on this hemline and add extra 1 inch or 1.5 inches or 2 inches. For me, I added extra 1 inch. Then go ahead and mark a slant line from the hemline to this 1 inch you mark or 2 inches you mark. That extension is only going to be at the back. I just said I should repeat it one more time, not at the front. So once you are done, go ahead and cut it out like this. Around the shoulder area, I added ½ inch for journey allowance. Then I'm going to cut out the original back neckline. Then I'll go ahead and cut out the side like this, the sleeve area and also the side of the gown. Just take your time and cut it out. So once I'm done cutting it out, I'll go ahead and remove the inner one. That one is going to be serving as the back. So the next thing I want to do is to cut out the neckline of the front, and that extra 1 inch I added around the dam, I'm going to be cutting it out, okay, like this. So I totally forgot to cut it out, though when I was sewing it I later cut it out. So make sure you cut it out at this point. So I have this piece of lining here. I'm just going to fold it into two and iron it. Now I'm going to be placing the front part on it like this. The closed part of the center front is going to be facing the closed part of the lining. Just go ahead and cut it out like this. So as I'm done cutting it out, I'll remove the pin and remove the main fabric. I'll just go ahead and cut it round like this. There's no special measurement for the wideness, just cut it out the way you want. Now go ahead and open up your fabric like this to the back part, then place your lining on it. Make sure you place the lining on the wrong part of your fabric. Go ahead and pin it down. This is the wrong side of my fabric, the back. So after pinning it, I will place my tape on the shoulder line. I will mark ½ inch like this. On the v-neck depth, I will mark ½ inch. Then on this other side, I also mark ½ inch like this. I'm going to be connecting a slant line from the shoulder to the v-neck depth like this. The reason why you need to mark it is so that your sewing will be very straight. Your sewing need to be straight. So if you don't mark it like this, your sewing might be rough, okay? So yeah, I'm going to take this to the sewing machine and sew it round. So guys, I've gone ahead to sew it. After sewing it, I will notch the middle like this. Then I'll go ahead and trim out the excess like this. So you can leave it if you want to. Once I'm done trimming it out, I will take this to the sewing machine. I'll go ahead and top stitch on the lining. Just take your time and top stitch on it round like this, okay? So guys, I am done top stitching on it. This is how it look like. So I'm just going to flip the lining. The lining now, I will flip it to the right side of the fabric. Then I'll go ahead and iron it. You're going to flip it to the right side, that is the front part of your material. Then go ahead and iron it down like this. After ironing it, I'll go ahead and fold it into two like this and give it a very good press. Make sure you iron the middle, okay? Very important, the center, make sure you iron it. Let the ghetto line be showing very well there. Now I've gone ahead to buy my Aso Oke, which I'm going to be using. So if you are going to be buying Aso Oke, you are going to be buying 3 pieces. They call it pieces, so you are going to be buying 3 pieces. So I have 3 pieces here, 1, 2 and 3. So don't allow them to cut it one for you. No, tell them to join the 3 pieces together and cut it at once. So I'm going to be picking the edges like this and fold it into two, making sure that the black edges are facing each other and the white edges are facing each other. I noticed that the edges of this Aso Oke is not straight, so that is why I'm just checking it, making sure the black parts are meeting each other, all the lines are the same, because if they are not meeting each other, by the time you sew it, the lines will be different. I believe maybe you guys will understand later. So let me just finish up with this. Just make sure the lines on your Aso Oke, they are meeting each other, and make sure you are checking it and pin it. So this is just me aligning this one. So I discovered that this is the only place I can align it to, so I will pin it and cut out the rest, because the rest I cannot align it because it is not straight and it is bent over there. So once you are done, go ahead and iron it down. After ironing it, now you are going to determine which design you want to see at the center front of your dress. So I want the white part to be at the center front of my dress. So I will just go ahead and pin the neckline of the fabric together like this of the dress. I will pin it together. After pinning it, I'm going to place it on my Aso Oke like this. This straight part is going to be on the straight part of the Aso Oke. Just place it like this. Make sure it is straight. I mean, your V neckline should be on the straight part of the Aso Oke. Align it properly well and pin it down. Please take your time and arrange it. Don't be haste. After arranging it, then go ahead and smoothen it out like this. So you are going to see the slant around the Aso Oke, the down part. Just go ahead and iron it because you want everything to align properly well. So what I'm going to be doing now is this. I'm going to add half inch over here. From here I will mark half inch like this to this part here. So I'll go ahead and connect the points together. That half inch is for joining allowance. So I'll connect it. After connecting it, I'm going to place my French curve on the main fabric where I'm going to be sewing. I will place it on it like this. I will go ahead and use my straight ruler to connect a slant line, or a straight line they call it, like this. Okay, I will connect it. That is where I'm going to be sewing. So once I'm done connecting it, I will go ahead and cut out from the first line I mark. Then I'll go ahead and cut out the shoulder. On the shoulder, I'm going to be adding half inch in case of incasity. Okay, so I'll go ahead and remove the pins like this. Now I'm going to take this to the sewing machine like this and sew through this line that I marked here. I'll just go ahead and sew it. So guys, I've gone ahead to sew it. Can you see? You can see that the black lines they align, the white lines they align. So this is the reason why I was pinning it and arranging it. So I'll just go ahead and iron it open like this. Once I'm done ironing it, I'll return it to the front and also iron it. Then I'll go ahead and cut out this excess around the dark part here. Okay, you're going to see it. Just go ahead and cut it out like this so that it will be neat over there. So guys, once I'm done cutting it out, I'm going to be placing it on the front part of the fabric. So I'm going to be using this to cover the lining. So the wrong side of the Aso Oke is going to be facing the right side of the fabric. So just go ahead and use it to cover the lining. Can you see it now? So with this, it will be very neat around the neck area, both the back and the front. So go ahead and pin it down on the v-neck part, then pin it down on the down part. Make sure the v on the Aso Oke is on the gator line on the middle of your Ankara fabric or whatever fabric you'll be using. Then go ahead and arrange the neckline and pin it down. Take your time and arrange it and pin it down. Then I'll also go ahead and pin the sides, okay, like this. So guys, in case you hear me shouting, it is raining heavily, so I need to increase the volume of my voice so that you guys can hear me. In fact, I even had to put my microphone close to my mouth so just manage the sound. So after pinning it, I will take this to the sewing machine. I'll go ahead and stitch it from here to this point here and from here to here. So once I'm done stitching that part, I'll go ahead and stitch these edges like this from here to here and from here to here. So I'm going to be showing you guys how I'm going to be doing that. So let's head over to the sewing machine together. So guys, before you start sewing it, make sure you change the color of your thread to the color on the Aso Oke, on the part you are going to be sewing. So I had to change the color to white because I have white color around that part. So I'll just go ahead and sew close to the edges, and as you are sewing it, be removing your pin and be checking it, okay, that you are sewing on the Aso Oke and on the main fabric, and make sure the fabric is not showing. Oh, make sure the Aso Oke cover everything. You can see how I am taking my time to check, okay, and arrange it as well. Just take your time to do that. Don't do expert. Don't do I need to finish it sharp sharp. No. Once I'm done sewing it, I will just remove it like this. Then go ahead and check the neck area and see if there's any part you did not sew, or maybe there's any jumpy on any part. So after confirming that, just go ahead and change the color of your thread to the color on the side you're about to sew. So this side I have black color, so I have to change my thread to black. So I'll go ahead and stitch close to the edge like this. It is very important for you to change the color of your thread so that it will not be showing. This will make your work very neat. As you are sewing it, go ahead and use your hand to smoothen it out, arrange it properly well, just like as you can see me doing. Then once you get to the V tip, then raise up your, I don't know what they call that again. Then go ahead and turn it and sew it to this other side. Okay, take your time and sew it. So guys, if you're enjoying this video, go ahead and like, comment and share in case you've not liked before. So once you're done sewing it, go ahead and iron it like this. You can see how neat this is looking. This is so beautiful. Then the next thing I want to do is to go ahead and turn the neckline of the back. I've gone ahead to cut out a piece of fabric for that. So guys, I'm done stitching it down. After stitching it, I went ahead to iron it. Now I'm going to be placing the shoulder of the front to the shoulder of the back so that I can join it together. But before that, I will cut out the excess Aso Oke on the front part. Then I'll go ahead and place the shoulder line of the back and the front together like this. I will pin it. Make sure the right side of the fabrics are both facing each other. So once I'm done pinning one side, I'll go ahead and pin the other side. So once I'm done pinning the other side, I will take this to the same machine and stitch it with 1/2 inch, and I will do the same thing for this other side. So once I'm done sewing it, I'll go ahead and iron the shoulder open like this. Just iron it from inside, just iron it open. So guys, I'm done ironing it. The next thing I want to do is to measure the wideness that I have around the sleeve area. So whatever I have here, I'm going to be cutting out this rough part on my ashoke. From there, this ashoke is folded into two. I'll go ahead and measure times two of whatever I measured. Okay, times two of it. Then I'll go ahead and cut it at like this. So this is what I have left out of the 3 pieces I bought. So I'm going to open the sleeve area like this. Just go ahead and open it straight. Then you're going to be placing the ashoke on the right side of your fabric. So you're going to go ahead and pin it to the sleeve area, right side facing each other. Though ashoke does not have right side or wrong side. So just go ahead and stitch it down with 1/2 inch from the start to the end. So this is just me stitching it. Pay attention and see what I'm doing. If you've not liked this video, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and like. So after stitching it, you are going to be top stitching on it. Just go ahead and flip it open like this and top stitch on the main fabric. Top stitch close to the edge, please. Close to the edge. Top stitch on it. This is optional. If you don't want to top stitch, you can leave it, but top stitching will just make it extremely neat. So I'll go ahead and cut out the excess like this. So I'm going to be folding the back and the front together like this now and shaping the side. So guys, to shaping the side, make sure the right side of your fabric are both facing each other. Then go ahead and pin from the sleeve area to the armhole and from there to the hem of the gown. So once it gets to the down part of the gown, place your tape at the hem part like this and mark 11 inches or 12 inches upward. So there's going to be slint around the down part of this Bubu Caftan dress. So that is why I am marking 11 inches. Then on that point, mark 0.75, which is known as 3/4 inches. Mark it inward. That is going to be for our sewing allowance. Now I'm going to take this to the sewing machine and start stitching it from here down to where that slant is going to stop, this point here. So guys, I've gone ahead to sew it. The next thing I'm going to be doing is to go ahead and fold this part in with whatever sewing allowance I added. I will divide it by 2. Then I'll go ahead and use it to fold it in. Then I will sew it and stitch it here. Then I'll go ahead and sew this other part like this downward. So once I'm done stitching it, I'll go ahead and fold the hem of the gown. So I just realized now that I did not cut out that extra 1 inch around the front part of the gown. It was at this point I remembered. So I'm just going to be removing the back part like this. After folding it into 2, I'll go ahead and arrange the front properly well and cut out that extra 1 inch I added, okay, for extension for the back part. Then after cutting it out, I will take this to the same machine. I will go ahead and fold it with 1/2 inch. Then further go ahead and fold it with 1/2 inch, okay. Then I will do the same thing for the back. So guys, I'm done stitching it down. The next thing I'm going to be doing is to notch the armhole area. Okay, remember we sewed this as like a square, so you need to notch it so that by the time you want to iron it, it will be very neat around that part. Once you are done notching it, go ahead and turn it to the front and iron it. Now we are going to be shaping this gown so that we can have that snatch waist effect around the front part. To do that, place your tape on the shoulder line and mark your bust point line. From my shoulder to my bust point line is 11 inches. I will mark 11 inches, then I'll mark it on this other side. Now you are going to place your tape on this middle part where you joined. You are going to divide your bust measurement by 4. You are going to mark it and you will add extra 1 inch for ease allowance. Then I will repeat the same thing for this other side. Now go ahead and place your tape on the shoulder line and mark your half length. Mine is 17 inches. I will also mark it on this other side. Now I'm going to place my tape on this middle part here. I will divide my waist measurement by 4. Whatever I get, I will add extra 1 inch to it for ease allowance. You can also decide to add 1.5 inches if you want to, but I added just 1 to my own. Now from this waistline, I'm going to mark 7 inches downward like this. I will repeat the same thing for this other side. Now I'm going to place my tape at the middle. I will divide my hip measurement by 4 plus extra 1 inch for ease allowance. I will mark it, then I will repeat the same thing for this other side. So once I'm done marking it, I'll go ahead and connect from the chest line to that hip line, to that 7 inches line I mark. After connecting it like this, I also go ahead and connect this other side like this. So once I'm done connecting the points together, I will take this to the same machine. I'll go ahead and stitch it from the chest line to that 7 inches I marked. Let me just call it the hip line. I will do the same thing for the other side. So guys, I've gone ahead to stitch it down. This is how neat and clean my work is. You can see how beautiful this dress is. So I'm going to put it on for you guys to see it, and make sure you rate it, okay? So guys, this is the outcome of the Bubu Caftan dress. What do you think? What do you have to say about this? Does it look good on me? So let me know at the comment section, and please don't forget to like this video in case you've not liked. Subscribe to my channel in case you've not subscribed. Turn on post notifications so that anytime I upload a new video you'll be notified. And please also help me share. Don't allow this to flop, okay? Thank you very much guys for watching. Today is day 29 of 30 days YouTube content sewing challenge. I'm going to be seeing you guys on my tomorrow tutorial, which is going to be the last day of this challenge. And I love you guys. Bye.